Be still and stop. Sometimes the most powerful action you can take is to stop. We live in a world that constantly pushes us to do more, be more, accomplish more, go further, run faster, jump higher. And it is in those moments that God is calling us to stop. He's calling us to pause. He's asking us to stop trying to run ahead of the problem and instead rest in His presence, rest in His power, rest in His peace. You see, stopping isn't about giving up, it's about surrender. It's about stillness. It is strength. It is about being strong enough to say, you know what, God? You are God. So I'm just going to go ahead and hand this over to you, move out of the way, and just watch you do what you do oh so well. It is choosing a physical and mental pause instead of getting on the mindless merry-go-round of progress. You know what I'm talking about. Going around and around and around, but going absolutely nowhere, getting absolutely nothing accomplished. It's about recognizing that you don't have to carry everything on your own. When you stop and turn to God, you allow Him to step in, to move in ways that you could never, and to lead you in His perfect timing. Be still and know that I am God is the reminder in Psalm 46:10. And when we are still and acknowledge that God is God, we are able to stop. We are able to pause. We are able to embrace a space of peace where we need to breathe and reflect. An opportunity to realign our hearts to God's will is what awaits us when we stop. Today is a perfect moment to be still and acknowledge that God is God. If you're tempted to fix one more situation, stop. Tempted to find the answer for someone's problem, cut it out. Tempted to do one more thing, let it go. Let go of the pressure to have all the answers and trust that God is already working everything out on your behalf. The breakthrough that you desire, the direction that you so desperately want, the answers that you are looking for, the peace that you seek, it all begins with being still before God. So take a moment to reflect on these questions. What do you need to stop doing today in order to make space for God? How can you practice stillness and surrender in your daily life? And what areas of your life feel a bit out of control? And how can you trust God to handle all of them? Today, lean into this. Stopping is not quitting. It is choosing to trust God's perfect plan over your own striving. So let God move. Let God be God. Be still and stop.